as Moglix, which is a business-to-business supply chain specialist, joins the Unicorn Club with a $1 billion valuation.
We started with a very simple thought process. We are going to change the way B2B commerce happens, not just in India, but globally. Naming a company is like naming your child, starting from pretty much a newborn to toddler to sort of growing up in age, all the hostilities that you face as part of startup, disruption that you're driving, grow. So I think Mowgli therefore became the perfect word I felt for representing the journey I was about to begin. And I've been fortunate. I went to IIT Kanpur and ISB, some of the best schools in the country, and have had the pleasure and privilege of working with the best minds in India and globally. Somehow that has been ingrained in the DNA, maybe early childhood, that to do it from India, and I really believe in the broader Asia as my sort of the soccer field to play and grow from there to build a global company. I started as a solo founder, and I believe that one individual can actually have a profound impact on the world. And the way that impact continues to multiply is you continue to create rub-off effect on multiple people. And I think if 25, 30, 40 leaders at Moglix start to become those leaders, I think we will definitely change the manufacturing sector and we'll change the country. And I think therefore the unicorn becomes an interesting milestone in the startup journey, because one, you are saying that you have created a scale and impact that you are already $1 billion organization. Second, you have also, with the new investors coming in, created a roadmap and a plan of action which says that you can be 10x, 100x bigger than what you are today as a company. Creating your own distorted vision of the world that you want to create is a primary element of an entrepreneur. I think last 1 year has been a bit humbling, because you can have all the dollars in the bank, but if you do not have the right medical infrastructure or the right kind of supply chain to be able to fight something like what happened over the last 1 year with the pandemic, I think it starts to look a bit meaningless. And so I think in the first way, we have been instrumental in working across not just India, but India, China, and more than 20 countries on PPE supplies. We have worked with more than 50 organizations. We are touching more than 500,000 lives. I think this is the closest we could come as individual, as a company, towards making impact in people's health and life. I really love about the 1 year I spent there with my family. That was one of the best investments that I ever did in the education in my life. I'm also fortunate to have quite a few of my batchmates be part of the Moglix journey. So I think thanks to ISB there.
Having classmates as your peers is very, very interesting. And it's not just interesting because, they come with an already established comfort zone of knowing each other for 10 years, or even if you are not in touch, you have known each other 1 year, you have lived in the same campus, not stepping out, and seeing each other for every day and knowing your quirks, your high points and low points. When you are doing something right and you're doing something good, that's when your classmates follow you into an organization. And that sense is very high when you have in the leadership team close to 5 people, including Rahul, from the same batch. That shows the kind of faith people have put in the organization and your idea. But at the end of the day, it's like, friends. So even at the different hierarchy, it's friends working together. So that's definitely a beautiful thing to happen.
When you reflect back, you realize the time you have at ISB and how much more you could have gone about learning. So I think that 1 year which you are spending, make sure you make the most out of it. I think it is going to be a pillar of knowledge, wisdom that will be with you for several decades. So I think just utilize the max out of it. With Moglix as the heart of manufacturing, we are trying to impact and see whether we can take this sector to become $1 trillion sector. But even in terms of health, environment, harmony, I think whatever we can do our bit. And I think over the next 10, 20 years, if we are able to create the right growth across all of these dimensions, I think we would have created a fantastic environment, and everyone in the world would want to come and live in India. And I think that would be my dream for the country.